Welcome to Edithville, our turn-of-the-century miners' cottage in Bendigo, Victoria. Join myself, Dan, and my partner, Branden, as we transform our little house into a home. Renovating, decorating, gardening, and creating. Building our life in rural Australia. Not to forget our miniature poodle, Sprocket. Come along with us as we document the changes and experience the journey in our beautiful home. Friends of ours gave us some roses that they were ripping out of their garden. So we have this rose which was given to us by Gail that we need to plant out somewhere. But as you can see, there's all these roses that we've removed from somebody else's garden. We're going to plant those in pots and see how they go, keep them alive, see if they survive. And then what we've done is we've planted the bigger ones that they gave us. So we're going to make a round garden bed here. Sprocket's in his pool. And then I've planted some along in front of the tank. So they've all been given rose food, etc., etc. Cut back a little bit to see so that they're not, draining themselves with putting out leaves and stuff like that. I don't think we'll actually see any kind of major differences until next year. If they grow now, that's awesome. But otherwise, they go dormant during winter. So we've got a little while to go. But hopefully they survive. The Christmas tree is out of the way. We're working out how we're going to build our bar using the panels that came with these shelves. So we're going to work that out. There's going to be bottle storage at the bottom. There's going to be a shelf and then another shelf up here and maybe some glass hanging here with a little higher bit for a decanter and things like that. So we'll slowly work that out. But in the meantime, I am going to paint this up as we have started to do over here. So it's the bronze gold on the bottom of that, a bright gold around the edge, and then bright gold flowers. So I've got to finish these flowers, maybe do some more designs on those, and then figure out what I want to paint on here. But first and foremost, I'm going to do the bronze gold base, which takes 2 coats, and then I'll do the bright gold because we have a guest coming, which is Mum, so I want to make sure that this is all good. So here we have coats 1 and 2. I decided to do 2 coats because it dried pretty quickly, the benefit of a Bendigo summer. And then over here I've put on a 3rd coat in certain areas so it gives it a little bit more depth in the background before I go in and paint some more of the flowers. A little bit of work around the house, and one of the rooms that we're still working on is the bathroom. And in previous vlogs you would have seen that I had painted the vanity, but now we have also painted the actual bathtub itself. And then going up to the window, I'm going to put you on an angle so you can see it, hopefully. So I've started painting the window black as well, which makes a huge difference. So this is only the first coat, needs another coat of this, but it's rather time consuming in painting a window. And then the other part to do will be the black line underneath the skirting all the way around as well. But our main focus today will actually be outside, and that is going to be painting and scraping the shed, the studio. So as you can see, Branden's already started. A little bit of an update on to where we are at. We've scraped and painted some of it. I'm still scraping other parts. You can see where a lot of the old paint has come away. So just need to do a little bit more on the scraping. There's all that stuff up there. And then do the undercoat, and then we're ready to paint the red. So watch this space, it will be quite bright and vivid, which will be lovely. First coat of red. First coat of red. It's being primed. I'll have to just finish the priming over here. All that scraping back. And then we're ready to start painting more red. Oh my gosh. It's gonna look so good. So we have our first coat, which I'm about to reveal. It's very red. Not red enough yet because we need a couple of more coats on it, but we are super chuffed. I think it's pretty cool. There it is. Very American style barn. Dan and Branden. 2021. Welcome to the bathroom ceiling, where I have finished doing the final coat on the window, and I'm waiting for that to dry before I can do just a little bit more in one little section. But I'm also starting to put in the black line which goes underneath the cornicing. So I have started to tape and paint, and I'm hoping that it's all nice and crisp under there, and I have to continue all the way around, but I'm going to do this section and this section here, and then I'm going to have a look and see what it looks like, because hopefully it hasn't bled out. If it has, then I'll have to get in quickly and clean that up, but the whole idea is with the bathroom, the laundry and the toilet that it'll have this black line, and try and make them all kind of blend in together a little bit. But so far so good. I'm really happy with the way that the window has turned out. I think it looks way better black, and I'm actually thinking that maybe the whole thing should go black, but we'll wait and see. We'll get this much done at least, and then we can have a look and see whether or not we should actually paint the whole frame black. But watch this space. So this is the moment of truth. I've painted the black line, and we may have a little bit of excess going, but I think for most of it, it's quite successful. Exciting. So I need both hands. So I'm going to put you away and do this, and then show you what the result is afterwards. Hopefully there's not too many spots where it's a little bit bled over. As you can see, there's been some little bits where it's kind of bled through, where the tape hasn't been secured properly, I suppose, but I'll come back in with the white paint and do that. But I think generally it will give a really nice little bit of detail. I think it's going to work out to be quite lovely indeed. I'm coming across just an ever so slight problem, which is going to be interesting to solve. I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to do this just yet, but I'm doing the black lines up here. Now this part is over the bath, and the bath is quite deep. So I'm just trying to figure out how I'm actually going to be able to get up there. I think maybe very carefully I'll need to put the ladder in, but I'm not sure how stable that's going to be. What's going to happen, I might need to put like one of the rugs down, I think, and then put the the ladder on top of it, and hopefully I'll be able to get up there to be able to do the painting so that I can finish this black line all the way around. We'll see what happens, I suppose. Okay, so here we are again in the bathroom. Branden and I have been discussing what the next kind of step is, really. So I've got to fix some of the bleeds on the black line that I did, but we were also talking about the window itself, and in looking at the window, we're actually thinking that, you'll notice here that I've started puttying this up, so I'm going to sand this back, and we're actually going to paint this the same white as the wall, because there's just too much of a contrast going on. And then down on the actual bathtub itself, we're going to go in and paint this black all the way to the floor so that it matches the cabinet. Hello, Sprocket. So that's all the way down to the floor. This will go all the way down to the floor as well. And then hopefully the bathroom is pretty much finished. We still have an idea of something to do, but we just have to find the right thing for that. That idea we're going to keep as a mystery, and you'll find out in due course. Who's this? Who's this?
Sprocket!
It's Nonna! Super exciting, isn't it? It's super exciting. Oh, I know.
Oh, hello, Sprocket! How are ya? Long time no see. Yes.
Whoa! How exciting's that? How exciting's that? Who's that? Hey?